morning, everybody. 6:24 in the morning. We're gonna be back at it again. Oh man, I went to bed early last night, so I'm ready. It's gonna take some time getting used to getting up early again. You know, back when I used to wake up at 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and the refineries, depending on how far the job site was, you know, we'll get up super early, and I was used to that. But then again, by 7 o'clock, I was already in bed, you know, and for some, that's nothing. People are barely getting started for the day, and I'm already going night-night. Yep. So I mean, not a sacrifice when you're working in the oil fields, but yep. We're gonna make our way to the gym. I'm gonna make my way to the gym. I'm thinking you're with me already on this journey, so that's a good start. So it's time to get back on that grind. It ain't easy. Nobody wants to be getting up this early, but you know, everybody sacrifices. Eventually it becomes a memory. As a matter of fact, I was up at 3, 4, then 5, and I didn't want to, I couldn't sleep. I was trying to sleep. I don't know if I was just so excited to go work out, or I was just restless, stressing. I don't know what was going on. But go juice ready to go. And here we go. Gotta make sure that water's cold when you get that pre-workout, if you like pre-workout. I preferably try to get a pre-workout with no creatine, but I mean, if there is, you can go for it. That's just my preference. I don't want creatine. The majority of them already have it, based because of recovery, and helps you bulk up quicker, get that pump. But we'll see you when I get the parking lot of the gym. All right. You guys take care. Positive vibes your way. Good morning. Oh man. Going down. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day. Alright, everybody. I'm back. I'm here at the gym. It is 6:56. So I'm about to head in and get to work today. Show y'all some video and clips, you know, proof that I am indeed working out. And you know, I'm gonna have these people naysaying and saying, oh no, he's probably just making it enough. It's real, believe me. There's parts of these workouts that I'm like, I wish they were fake. Nope. It's all real. The soreness is real. The aches, muscles, the bone aches, everything. It's all real. Everything is real. Another thing my daughter brought up to me, my oldest daughter brought up to me yesterday, and I was talking to her. Is, Dad, why when you talk on a video, why is it that you always look around? You never look directly at the camera. Again, I was raised in the hood in Florida. And it's that street awareness of always watching my back. Always watching my back. It's an instinct that sometimes gets annoying, because even my wife gets mad when I'm talking to her while I'm in public. I'm always looking at my mirrors. I'm always looking 360, always surveying around me, always. I don't like dropping my guard, you know. Back when we were able to go in restaurants to eat, I always go to the wall, the corner, you know, put my back to the wall so I can see who's coming in, who's going out. That's just me. That's the way I grew up in Florida and everywhere, not just Florida. You know, I just watch my back. You know, I watch out for my loved ones. You know, but like right now I'm in the gym. Even though I know this city, there's always going to be a knucklehead somewhere. Always going to be a knucklehead somewhere. So I just watch my back. That, and, you know, I always make sure who's on my side of the door, especially because what if I'm trying to get out of my truck and there's a guy there, or a kid, or an old lady, and I don't see them, and boom, I knock them down with my door when I open it, you know. So I'm always, you know, being aware of my surroundings at all times. And this trait comes in handy as well in the refineries. You're taught to be aware of your surroundings at all times, because you don't know where the environment where you're working is always changing, constantly changing. It's never the same. One day you could be around something that's hot. One day you could be around something that may have a leak, a gas leak, or something that's a sharp object, something that's not barricaded correctly and you fall. You know, so it's just something that I adopted, you know, in my life, of just being aware of my surroundings. That's just me. So if I'm talking to you, know that I am talking to you, but I'm also looking around, and I'm watching my back, or watching my own six, so to speak. All right, so enough chit chat. Time to get on the grind. All right. Back and abs are complete. Time for cardio. Once again, cardio complete. Push myself today. Yeah, I was feeling that plateau already, but you gotta do that, improvise. See us in a bit. Shower time. What's going on, guys? Just got out of the gym. Oh man, it was frustrating today. It was packed. A lot of people towards the middle of my training, but I still went intense in the workouts and came out a little hungry, actually a lot hungry. So I'm going to be taking this, some protein, calm dose, hunger pains down. Once I get home, have me a good breakfast, healthy breakfast, or brunch, and possibly later have some fruit and stuff like that. Man, it's like people today, they're coming to work out. And I've been seeing people work out for about 45 minutes and then just walk out. Like, whoa, man. I can't do that. I can't. See what this tastes like. Vanilla. Oh man, that tastes good. Hell yeah. I hate to take these a lot, but today I need it. I was hungry. I already feel it. I already feel my stomach attacking that motherfucker. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy my videos. Like I said, tell your friends, subscribe. And you know, ask questions. Y'all want to hear stories? You know, just to kill time. Hey, I'm more than happy to make conversation. If y'all want a different video, you know, that has nothing to do with fitness, I'll talk, I'll listen, whatever. You tell me what you want to hear about. I'm just not gonna touch bases on these current events of protests and politics. I'm not gonna go there. Not even worth it. I'm not gonna go there. I have my own views on that, and I just keep it that way. Mind my own business on that. Other than that, talk about anything else, sports, you know, public affairs, mechanicking, fixing, welding, whatever. I know about it. Weld, repair cars, trucks. I'll do it. I do my own work. And I'll tell you if somebody's ripping you off. I'll tell you that. I will tell you if somebody's ripping you off. I got a trusted mechanic that I'll go to whenever I have a job that I can't do, for the fact that I don't have the equipment. I have most equipment, you know, but when it's something heavy, like that requires to put a motor out, or, you know, pull something down in the bottom of the truck, like transmission, I'll call him my buddy of mine. He's a real good mechanic. And I know he won't rip me off. Or anybody. I've known this guy for a while already. And he saved me from potentially pretty much buying a new truck. I went to a mechanic in Corpus Christi, Texas, who I just told him what the truck did when I was pulling my RV. And right away he told me I needed a new engine. He wanted me to go buy an engine, but he was going to get me an engine, but he wanted a down payment. You know, he wanted $5,000 down, and then the rest of the $2,000 he'll give it in payments. And I'm like, $7,000? Are you crazy? For what? He didn't even touch my truck. He told me himself, I'm not even going to touch it. It's not worth it. We'll just buy the engine, swap it, and you're on your way. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy? Hell no. So I went to a Harbor Freight, and I bought this towing hitch mounted it to the front of my truck, and had my brother's Power Stroke pull me on home to South Texas, to the Rio Grande Valley. And parked it at home. As soon as I got home, I called my buddy, and he picked it up, took it with him. He goes, man, it was nothing to do with your motor. Your motor is fine, bro. He goes, all it was a fuse. He goes, and a little bit of electrical problem. He goes, I fixed it already. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, he charged me, what was it, like $350? You know, because it was a pretty good amount of wire. It got toasted up. And, you know, it happens after a while with these trucks. All this hard work they do, they go through wear and tear. And when you want big trucks like this, it's going to cost you. It ain't cheap. I'll tell you that. It ain't cheap. But now this bad boy rides smooth and everything. I'll take it anywhere. Yeah. But, like I said, we can talk about anything. Yeah. But that mechanic saved me a fortune. I was already looking into getting a loan out, and then I thought about it. My mom would just scrap my truck and get a new one. But, you know, there's always a way. Never give up. You know, that's why you have to have, you know, acquaintances, friends. You know, talk. You can't stay quiet all your life. I know there's people that are antisocial, and I get it. I get it. Some people just want to stay away from people. You know, there's people that are, you know, immature, or how they say, you can't fix stupid, you know, and, you know, there's people that have no common sense, and antisocial people just stay away from all that. They're to themselves. You gotta watch out, man. Those antisocial people, you don't know what skeletons they got in their closet. Sounds kind of like a Michael Myers type of shit, huh? That guy would never talk. You gotta watch out. You don't know who you're talking to. You could be standing around there telling somebody everything, your whole business, your address, whatever your business is. Next thing you know, they're in your house. You know? It's crazy. You don't know who you're talking to nowadays. But, yeah. I'm here, staying positive. I stay away from negativity. It ain't good for you. You know, there was a time when I would feed off that negativity. But it's so toxic, man. It drags you. It really drags you. It starts making you feel sick. And you know, once you feed off that negativity and it really affects you, you give that person who's giving you those negative vibes or that negative input, you give them some sense of satisfaction and sense of purpose. Never again. Never again. Not me. You know, I have my fair share of encounters and crazy road rage people. That's why I love my Second Amendment. And I'm always packing. I'm always packing. Everywhere I go. So, I won't hesitate. If my life is in danger, immediate danger, I am going to defend myself. world. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's either killed, kill or be killed. And I want to go home with my family. I ain't saying I'm going to be driving around looking for trouble. No, I'm not. If it was up to me, I'll stay home all day. I'm happy there with my family. My kids keep me occupied. My dogs keep me occupied. My cats keep me occupied. My wife keeps me occupied. She has a long list of honeydews for me to do. And sometimes I hide from the motherfuckers because, god damn, it's never ending. I'm fixing all kinds of shit. Building new storage sheds, up in the roof, repairing stuff, doing something. So, I'm always busy. But, I make the best of everything, And it's like that saying, when someone gives you lemons, I'm making some lemonade. Fresh squeezed lemonade. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. I've been on the ground. I've been to the bottom. I've been humbled many times, and I am humble. And I'm grateful for those things that happened to me, because I learned from them. I know who my friends are. And I know who are not my friends, who are just using me. And I can tell who's a fake friend and who's a genuine friend. And in this world right now, I have three out of those 100 to 300 friends or followers that I got on Facebook or Instagram and Snapchat, whatever. Only 3 are my real friends. Real friends. And I know that if I pick up the phone and call them, they will come and help me. They will be there for me just as much as I will be there for them. I will be there, I'm that friend that everybody counts on. You call me and say, hey, I need your help, I'm gone. Of course, if I'm busy doing something, I'll finish it or I'll leave it to where, I can come back to it. I won't leave it all dangerous out there, like if I'm repairing something. But if they need me and it's an emergency, I'm there. I'm that friend. I'm that friend that's always on the lookout, watching out for you guys. I see something wrong, I'm gonna warn you. I ain't perfect, but I'll try. Can you believe this shit is $5? God damn. I'd rather go to Sam's Club. They have a case of these fuckers for $14 of muscle milk. I'd rather do that. But if that's the case, I'm gonna have to carry a cooler in my damn truck with ice all the damn time. God damn. Or you know what? I have an ice pack. I could do that. I have an ice chest with an ice pack. Just have it there. Sounds like a plan. I got my son drinking these too. I need him to bulk up, man. This boy's skinny bones. He's like a natural skinny guy. Sometimes I'm jealous of it. But I need him to bulk up a little. He's a real good baseball player. I mean, in our family, like I said, we're athletes, man. We love playing sports and stuff. But By the way, I don't know if I'm weird or what, but I like my water room temperature. I'm not a big fan of cold water. Unless I'm like sitting down eating some popcorn, or watching a movie and I just want to refresh myself, I'll get a cold water here and there. But most of the time it's these. I'll go to Sam's and Costco, grab me 3 or 4 cases of water. Those fuckers are gone quick. Because all my kids drink water. All my kids, they love water. And I'm happy about that. Because I know there's kids that love that soda, that love that juice. That ain't good for you. That water is, though. Man, there's a lot of guys coming in already. That's good. That's good. I love to see that. Hey, I know that guy. Those guys are from my neighborhood. That's good, man. Youngsters who I mentored when they were in high school. Yeah, I love mentoring. I love teaching. Back when I took a break from the refinery work and I started working in the school district in my neighborhood. I decided to give back to the community. You know, from when I grew up, you know, I grew up less fortunate. My mom couldn't afford to pay for any of those extracurricular activities. You know, like after school. You know, we would have baseball, we would have football right after school. You know, little league football, little league baseball, and we didn't have the money. And these coaches, out of their own pocket, they didn't know us. You know, they didn't care of our race. They didn't care. We were a family. We were a whole. He saw us as a team, a family. He needed us. So he would pay for all my brothers. And at that time, there was 4 of us playing. I have a big family. And all 4 of my brothers, we played baseball. And all 4 of my brothers, we played football. Little league football. You know? And we had that passion. But, you know, along the line, just 3 of us ended up sticking to football and baseball. And the younger one, he stuck to basketball. And man, he's good. I'll hand it to him. As many times that we man, there's a lot of people I know now. It's cool. I try to stay away from everybody though, because I don't want that Rona. Screw that. It ain't worth it right now. When things die down, then I'll be all Mr. Friendly again. Right now, I don't know you. Oh man, it's funny sometimes. You know, you always look for that excuse to, you know, there's people that you don't want to talk to right now at the moment. You got that excuse. Hey man, is that Rona, man? You gotta stay away. And they're like, what? And you do that. You do that, man, and you tell them, and they stay away. When that gets old, they're gonna be, hey man, you can't abduct me no more. I'll tell you one thing though, all those people that bug you and nag you, you wanna get rid of them? I'll tell you how. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. You really wanna get rid of someone, loan them some cash. Loan them some cash. They will go incognito. They'll go off the grid. You won't ever see them again. And the day you do, they'll be hiding from you. They'll give you the excuses. And they can't talk to you. That's how you get rid of them. Loan them some cash. They will go away. And maybe they don't, and they still don't go away, they should be ashamed of themselves. Now they pay you back, and wow, you don't found out something about them, but they're trusted. They don't build their credit limit with you. That's cool, man. I love having these chats with you guys. Y'all wanna keep hearing me rant away, talk about all kinds of weird stuff, crazy stuff, let me know. Let me know. And I'll bring something up. And I know that when I talk, I go from one subject to another and bounce away, and I get carried away in my conversation. But damn, I'm trying to tell you something. On that note, I got some errands to run, man. Then I'm gonna get home, and I got this brother that loves playing video games. I'm kind of growing out of it. Every once in a while, I'll play my son, and when I do beat him, oh man, he gets infuriated. We like to play Madden, baseball, Mortal Kombat. I like that game. I grew up with that game. And, you know, I like Madden. I like the baseball. For some reason, I can't get into basketball, man. I love seeing the finals, the playoffs, and I have a team that I like, but damn, you know, growing up being from Florida, you would think I would go for Florida teams, and it's weird that I like the San Antonio Spurs. And if you can see in the back, I'm a Cowboys fan. I was born into it. My father, he's a Cowboys fan. So, in the family, I adopted. Of course, he let me pick my own team if I wanted to pick a team. If I had a choice, which I do, to pick a team. And I have a team, you know, if Cowboys fell, who to root for. And that's the Rams. I love the Rams too. But I hate myself when they play each other. I don't want to look. I don't know who to root for. And if those two don't make the playoffs, those two don't make goal, then I'll go for the NFC. Straight up NFC. Only time that I will leave the NFC is those damn Eagles, man. Those damn Eagles. Man, I don't know about the Redskins or Giants. Damn. I don't know. Or those Niners. I can't stand the Niners. I don't know why. I can't stand them. I guess it's that era where I grew up as a Cowboy fan, when the Niners and the Cowboys had this rivalry where they were both hot. They were a hot team. And, you know, they were good. They were going neck and neck in the 90s. And, you know, and then the weird thing is, there were some players that'll come from they'll go from the Cowboys to the Niners, and then from the Niners back to the Cowboys. And it was weird, man. I'm like, what's going on over here, man? I like rooting for players that stay with one team, you know, to the end. Like, I love Emmitt Smith, man. That's my boy. Emmitt Smith, He's from my home state, Florida. Went to the Gators, you know, played in the Swamp. I'm a Gator fan, also a Longhorn fan. I love college football. I love college football. If I had a choice between college football and pro, I would pick college. Why? Because the difference between college players and pro football players is you have athletes who are competing to get to that professional level. So they're hungry. So they're going to play their hardest. And that's what I like. Professional players already have the money, already are getting paid. They have nothing else to prove other than just who's better than who. And sometimes they drag ass. Some of them drag ass. They don't want to play. They'll have a good game one day, and another day they'll have a lame game. You know, they won't produce anything. That's frustrating as a fan. Because as fans of any team, we're paying good money for tickets, for merchandise, you know, for, you know, whatever. We're giving them those dollars. And all we ask is that they play their hardest and win us some games, man. And some of them are taking this very out of context. Like now, I haven't been into football lately a lot of drama going on with football. Man, it's a lot of bull. Pretty much, people are not looking at it as a sport anymore. They're looking at it as other things. And I'm like, man, there's drama everywhere, man. I don't know what's going on this day of age, but sports in general are not like they used to be. A lot of crybabies, whiners. Man, whatever happened to suck it up, Buttercup? I don't know. Back in the day, you either were in to play or you weren't. Stop wasting our time. A lot of these players forgot about what it's about. You know? They're too much in their own vanity. Too much in their own godlike lifestyle. It's sad. It's very sad because they claim to be humble. That money changes you. That money does change you. I've seen a lot of them. Although there is some players that I've known to be very nice and humble. Very nice and humble. Very nice, man. I had the pleasure of meeting some players. And I grew up with some of the NFL greats. There in Belle Glade, Florida, I went to a high school called Glade Central High School. That high school has produced the most NFL players in South Florida. Let me tell you, in my school, we had the great Jesse Hester, who played for the Colts. I think he might, I'm not sure, but I think he played with the Dolphins. I need to research that. Of course, we have Santonio Holmes, Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor played for the Gators, and then from the Gators went to play for Jacksonville Jaguars and made a great career there. Then he went to go play with New England, got him a couple of rings, and he retired. And I knew his brother. His brother was a good friend of mine. He was my classmate. When I was in high school, Fred Taylor was in college already. I was a sophomore. He was already in college. He was already going into his senior year in college, I think. Although Santonio Holmes, he went to school with me. He was a classmate of my brother. one of my middle brothers. Yeah, I know him. And he went to the University of Ohio, VO, and crazy, man. Jackrabbit, Janaris Jenkins, you know. And then next door to us, there's a rival high school in a town called Pahokee. It's a Seminole Indian name, Pahokee, and they call it PK. The Pahokee Blue Devils. Then you have Anquan Bolden, who's from there. You know, and I'm not sure. I don't know if it was true or not, but I heard Warwick Dunn went to our school. I don't know how true that was. That one I didn't know, but I heard, my buddies would tell me Warwick Dunn. And then there's a lot of other players who played college ball and played in the NFL that went to school there that I probably haven't mentioned. The guys I know personally, those are the ones I mentioned. But I mean, Jesse Hester, I met him when I was 13. The man had just freshly retired from the NFL, and he opened a big meat market right next door to my grandfather's laundromat and dry cleaners. And I used to go there all the time to buy snacks and candy and stuff right out of middle school. And I used to see his pictures and just admire him. Of all the NFL pictures he had, man, and it just made me want to play one day. I'm like, and that was my goal, one day to play in the NFL. But it wasn't in my cards. So what do I do now? Roll with the punches. I'm destined for something else that's great. And you know what that is? Being a positive role model and a great father and a great husband. What more do I want? I have everything I want. I have great kids that love me and a wife that loves me. I have my mom and dad who are still alive that love me, my brothers that love me, my sisters that love me. I'm happy. And I have great friends and a great job. Although I'm home right now because of the pandemic. But pretty soon, I'm thinking in about another month, I'll be back on the road. And I will take y'all with me. When I go to the road, I'm going to take y'all with me. So I'm not going to stop working out. It's gonna be more intense, cause now I'm gonna be away from home, so I don't have to be home because I'm working. So as soon as I get out of work, I'm gonna go to the gym. Come on, oh, this motherfucker gonna hit my truck. Oh boy, these people don't know how to drive. They almost hit my truck. He did good. Ain't gonna have no road rage in the parking lot of a gym. Not me. I'll try to resolve it as peaceful as possible. Yeah. But yeah. Where was I? I lost track of what I was saying. I'll remember later. But yeah, I remember seeing all those pictures and everything of NFL players. I remember when Fred Taylor had finally signed with his first year as a rookie for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I remember him pulling up back in Belgrade, and he was pulling up in this badass pimped out Lexus. And back in the day, Lexus was the shit. Lexus was the shit, man. And everybody was all on him. autographs. They wanted money, this and that. And that's crazy, man. Once you hit money, everybody wants money. And, you know, I don't know what he did. You know, I stayed away. Although, you know, I could have went and got an autograph. I didn't want that. I wanted that life. I wanted to be the NFL player. But it didn't happen. And that's just me, my mindset as a kid, you know, as a teenager. Now as an adult, 39 years old, it's different. I'm happy, I'm content with what I have. You know, although I got bigger plans for other things, you know, I do intend to have a little upgrade in my lifestyle. Because I do have a very expensive lifestyle. That's what my wife says. Everything I have is good and expensive. And, you know, it's hard to keep up with it. Man, look at that guy over there. He's over there making money. Boy, he's selling steroids to some guy. Protein shakes and all kinds of shit. Man, that's crazy. Oh well, that's their business. Anyways, guys, you guys stay positive. Positive vibes your way. Make the best of your day. You guys keep watching these videos I upload. Tell everybody. You know, I'm here to talk. I'm here to listen. Y'all want me to talk about something else? Let me know. Y'all have questions about anything. I'll do my best to help you. Alright? I know before I started making these channels, this channel I had it because I was training to go try to work out for the NFL. And some guys asked me some questions that I didn't get to reply back to. So I'm going to answer that right now. I didn't get to answer to them for the fact that I had an injury during my training with my knee. And I had a tear in my pectoral muscle. So I had to stop working out, and I went into a depression, and I unplugged from social media for a while. So I'm sorry if I didn't reply to them. You know, I mean, they were asking me questions about how to get into the NFL. They wanted to relive that dream. They have what do you call it? Walk-on tryouts. All teams do, but you got to look into it. Some of them have you pay a fee. You have to pay a fee, and I think it's still $350, and then you have to pay your own hotel. And every round you go for tryouts, you still got to keep paying for your hotel. They're not going to take care of your board or your ticket or anything. Everything's out of your pocket, and that's why it's so hard. A lot of people who are trying to get to that dream, it never gets reached because it's so expensive. And you can go work out, you can be in ultimate shape, and the only way that you're gonna get noticed is if you go and try it. Or if you're in college and you go to the combine, you get invited to the combine. But even at that, it's still out of your pocket. It's very expensive. I know a lot of guys who went into debt just to get there. And it's not easy. That's why now these guys get paid a lot of money. One injury and it's over. And they don't know nothing else but sports. And I'm happy to know how to survive. I will not go hungry because I can do anything. You know, I can weld, I can do mechanic work. You know, I know anything about the refineries. I've been a foreman, general foreman, superintendent. You know, I know my stuff. You know, and if one day there's no refinery ever, I know how to do landscaping. My grandfather had a landscaping business, and I was one of his workers. I work for a landscaping business here in Texas. I did that at the school district. I did landscaping, and I painted the football fields, baseball fields, track, shot put, discus. I did all that. I know how to do stuff because I apply myself. I will not go hungry. I am the jack of all trades, and I will not go hungry. I can teach you about anything, or you can, and I'm here to also learn. If you have a way of doing things, maybe I'll try it. You know, maybe it works. I'm here to listen. That's how you learn. But anyways, guys, positive vibes your way. All right, I can talk here all day. If I want more videos like this, let me know. But like I said, I worked out today. I did my abs and I did my back. Man, feel good. And tomorrow, well, I did cardio and all that. So tomorrow I am gonna do chest, shoulders, biceps, triceps, and I'm gonna step it up a notch on cardio, because I'm gonna start working out from Sunday to Thursday. Friday and Saturday I'm gonna stay home, spend time with the fam, enjoy my weekend, and that's where I'm gonna keep it for now. Now, if I end up taking a day off sometime in the future, then I'm gonna adjust my schedule again. But I'm gonna keep it a 5-day workout. All right. And even if I make a video of nothing to do with working out, I'll get my daily vlog. All right, guys. You guys take it easy. Remember, God loves you. The earth loves you. We all love you. Stay positive. You can do it. Never give up. Peace.